Sagittarius, and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for February the 17th through the 23rd. Sagittarius, what is going on for you? Let's have a look. Oh, guys, this is these readings are for the collective. They are general readings. So if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, please click on this link here and that will take you to my website. And you can see the kind of readings that I offer. Okay. This is for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius through these cards for February the 17th through the 23rd. This is for your sun, moon, and rising, guys, too, so check out the other links in the Show More section below. Okay, 3 cards for Sagittarius, 2 more cards for Sagittarius. 2 more, 1, I think there's 2 there, is there? Hold on. Oh no, there's 1. 1 more card for Sagittarius. There's 2. Okay. All right, now let's go to your clarifying cards, Sagittarius. These are clarifying cards for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius through these clarifying cards for February the 17th through the 23rd? Please clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Empress. Okay. And please clarify the Page of Wands and the 10 of Wands. Please clarify. Oh. 2, good, okay. You have a lot of messages here, Sagittarius. Okay, so the first card out for you is the Tower. You know, listen, nobody likes the Tower. The Tower means that something is really changing. You know, the Uranus is the Tower. The Uranus is coming in, that electric energy. It's going to shake things up. It's going to make changes where they need to be made. So the Tower may get knocked down, but something stronger and better will be built. And so clarifying the Tower is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is... it's karmic, right? Things are going to come up. I have a feeling that whatever is happening, whatever change is going on, is because you need to embark on your life purpose, Sagittarius, whatever that may be. Maybe you've been kind of coasting in a situation, but things are really changing for you. Now, this could mean that you've lost a job, or you've lost an apartment or a house, or something has gone. It's like something's rocked your world kind of thing. And this is a time for you to wake up. It's a wake-up call is what I'm getting. This is a wake-up call for you to make the changes that you need to make. So you need to you need to kind of look into or research, you know, something different. Something's going to come up that you need to handle. And, you know, the Tower is not the greatest feeling, but there's something that you've got to take action on, and some direction that's going to be very apparent to you. You're going to know what this is, Sagittarius. You're going to know that what you have to do. And the next card out is the Empress, and the Empress is all about manifesting, and she's about abundance. She's about manifesting creative projects. She's pregnant with ideas, so she is filled. I would pay attention to your dreams as well at this time, because I feel that you're going to get a lot of ideas. And meditate. And I feel that whatever is going on for you, you need to kind of move on from it. This is about, getting in the boat and going. And so this change is scary. The Six of Swords comes in when there's kind of fear. There's a change. But what you don't realize is when you're in this fear, because it's like, oh my God, this is all changing. What's going to happen to me? I'm scared. Nothing seems sure. Everything seems like, everything seems volatile and unsafe and unsure, and you don't know what's around the corner, and nobody knows what's around the corner, to be honest. But the Six of Swords comes in because where you're at, there's all this choppy water, and then the Six of Swords comes in and it's saying, she's like leaving in the middle of the night surreptitiously. She's just getting in the boat and going. And yes, there may be treacherous waters ahead, but beyond that, when the Six of Swords comes in, it is saying that there is calmer water and greener pastures ahead. So don't worry, you will get put down on a beach where there are greener pastures, and the water will be more placid and calmer. There's hope, is what I would say when the Six of Swords comes in. And so really, it's time to move on. Don't hold on to something that's not working anymore. And the next card you have is the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is an opportunity that comes in for you, right? The Page of Wands is opulence, and this is saying that you've got an idea and you need to act on it. The Empress is going to come in with an idea, and this is something that perhaps you've been milling about and thinking about, so you need to take action on it. An opportunity, I think, is coming in for you. Now, right next to it is the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is a little warning and saying don't take on more than you can, don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't take on too much responsibility, because that will hold you back. So don't say yes when you need to say no. Be realistic about what you can handle and what you can't. Know your limitations and delegate, pass it on to somebody else. Take these opportunities if you can handle them. You really have to be realistic about whether you can handle it or not. And look, the next card out is the Eight of Swords. So this is a feeling of being trapped. You've got this feeling of being trapped, and maybe that's why there's some hesitation about moving on with the Six of Swords, right? But this is all an illusion. This is in your head. You are a prisoner of your own mind when the Eight of Swords comes in, because you've got to see the truth, the situation for what it is. You're being asked to take the blindfold off and just look at it. Don't be in avoidance. You need to really take it all in. There's always a choice, darling. There's a way out of this. You can do this. Don't underestimate yourself. But know your limitations and don't try to do everything yourself. Ask for help. And I'm really getting that you need to ask for help, because the card right next to it is the Queen of Cups, and she helps anyone, right? So you need to ask for help. The Queen of Swords is also about taking care of yourself, right? So don't overdo it. Don't overpromise. Don't do everything. Know your limitations. Take care of yourself. Don't help others or accept responsibilities at the expense of yourself. Because you end up disappointing not only yourself but everyone involved, and then it doesn't become successful. So you really have to kind of be astute and know what you can handle and what you can't, and ask for help if you need it. Don't be shy in asking for help. I feel that help is there for you with the Queen. And that's part of taking care of yourself, is asking for help, right? Sometimes we don't like to ask for help, but it's important to do that. So what if somebody says no? That's okay too. You have to accept the fact that somebody might say no. That's okay too. Don't take anything personally. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I have now got a membership to my channel, so click on the join button and check out the perks that I offer for membership. And stay tuned for the astrological report next, because that will even deepen the meaning for your reading. And I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello everyone, I'm really happy that you stayed tuned for the astrological report to see what's happening in the celestial sky this week, the week of February the 17th through to the 23rd. Now, Monday, hopefully you will have these readings up by Monday. I've been a little in Neptunian energy of daydreaming and I did these readings in my head. But now I'm getting down to it. So Monday is President's Day, no school, darling, so you can all sleep in, and I hope you're all having a fabulous time. And Tuesday, on February the 18th, the sun moves into Pisces, so happy birthday, Pisces. So we're moving from the air sign of Aquarius, the sign of innovation, tribal, all-inclusive, thinking outside the box, revolutionary, a nonconformist, rebelliousness, and the fixed energy of Aquarius into the laid-back, dreamy, creative, fantasizing, mutable energy of Pisces, where time just doesn't seem to exist. Pisces just has no awareness of time. Pisces is a free-flowing, sensitive, dare I say, intuitive and psychic energy. And on the downside, it can be a little foggy or muggy or kind of indecisiveness and not reading the situation right, and kind of unrealistic idealism, and with the inability to make decisions. So that's the downside of Pisces. But when we raise our vibration, when we meditate and we come from our higher selves, then we can embody all the positiveness of Pisces, because it's very ethereal. We can connect with the ethereal realm, with spirit, with source energy. Thursday, February the 20th, Jupiter is sextile to Neptune. So I'm mentioning this because Neptune rules Pisces, right? So this is, and Neptune is in Pisces, and Jupiter's the planet of bigger, better, more. So this is a wonderful energy. If you're a writer or in the visual arts, anything kind of creative will really flourish in this energy. I always say, let's co-create with the universe, right? So ride the crest of the wave. Start looking at your creative projects. I mean, it can be, you could be making clothes, or, painting a picture, or writing a story, or creating a video. Do something that is creative, because this is the energy for it to come out successfully. Now, on Friday, the 21st, Mars is trine Uranus. Now, this transit is energetic. It's active, it's exciting, it's electric. And you may have the need for speed. I've got the need for speed. Listen, opportunities flow towards you. You've got to be quick to the mark, though, right? You've got to grab these. And also, trust your instinct during this time. Go with what feels right. You may have the urge to take risks, and taking risks at this time will most likely pay off. So it's probably a good time, if you're going to take a risk, to do so now. This transit can also play out romantically. You might meet someone and the chemistry can be off the charts. It's a very high libido kind of energy coming in. But the dalliances that you may engage in probably will not have any long-term lasting power with them. So just enjoy them. Enjoy it. Now on Sunday, February the 23rd, we have the new moon in Pisces. Wow. Well, listen, I'll just mention quickly that I do have a Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group, and every 2 weeks I do a live feed in the group for either the new moon or the full moon, respectively. And whoever shows up, we look at their horoscope and we see how they are receiving this energy from either the new moon or the full moon, respectively. So the link to all that will be below. Check that out. And wow, this is a sensitive, intuitive energy, right? Because we've got the sun in Pisces. We have a stellium of planets in Pisces, and we have a stellium of planets in Capricorn. This is earth and water, which is quite compatible. But there's so much going on here, and there's so many energies. We really have to keep our vibration high during this time, because we want to take advantage of the higher octaves of these planets. And in order to do that, we must raise our vibration so that we can get some moaning, complaining, bursts of anger. That's not going to get you anywhere. And listen, at the same time as this new moon in Pisces, we have Uranus in Taurus is trining the new moon, and I have to mention, those of you who don't know, the new moon is when the sun and the moon are together. So it's Uranus is trining the sun and the moon, and so is Mars. Mars is trining the sun and the moon from on the other side from Capricorn. And this is, and not only that, we have the south node right next to Capricorn. So this is kind of the past. It's kind of karmic, right? This is a karmic energy. And Mars is out of bounds. And when a planet is out of bounds, it's like a wild card, right? Out of bounds is when it's kind of gone a little further off in latitude from its usual elliptical course, right? So this is a wild card. So Mars is the planet of war, it's the planet of action too. So we have to be careful not to overreact to things, and not to react, but to respond and take a moment, right? Not, take a moment to really respond appropriately. So we can get frustrated. We can be annoyed with people. But if we really meditate and we really raise our vibration, no matter what your meditation is, practice meditation at this time. It's really going to center you. And you really will be a lot more even, and you'll be more centered and grounded. This energy is very intuitive, is very psychic. Trust your gut instincts. Really, this is electrifying energy. It's magnetic. It's sexual. It's that has an ethereal quality. This is a perfect time to connect with source, with spirit, with your guides. It really is. If you can quieten your mind, you'll hear the messages coming to you. Uranus is, connected to Kundalini, right? So it's really good to do kind of Kundalini yoga, or kind of any breathing exercises that's going to kind of clear out that energy. That will also help with the outer bounds Mars, right? It's going to, you can release that pent up energy and frustration through breathing techniques. And there are lots out there. Do some research. So we want to connect with the positive aspects of these planets. So we want to keep our vibration as high as possible. That's what we must remember. If we remember nothing else, it's raise your vibration. Come from a place of love. Connect with, your heart energy. Pisces is mutable, so it just kind of flows wherever, if it's downhill, it just flows through cracks and cracks. So you want to meld all these energies. You want to unify all these energies. You want to encompass it all in the highest possible vibration. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, I now have a membership. Please join my channel, and there are 2 tiers right now. There's one for $1.99 a month, and you'll get special stickers and emojis that you can use during live feeds, and that will get your question answered quicker and give you priority. And also there's a $4.99 membership, and that gives you behind the scenes and special videos and bloopers and all kinds of other things that I haven't thought about yet, but I'm working on it. So that would really help this member supported channel if you would join that, and join my Facebook group, and all the links to all the other videos will be below. And what else? Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.